clergyman Chris Okotie shared a cryptic post on his Facebook page this morning in which he referenced a certain wizard of Endor who assumed the title of Emmanuel. In his post, the clergyman said the wizard who assumed the title of Emmanuel had been consumed by divine indignation. His post comes days after clergyman TB Joshua, who is known for using the name Emmanuel in his church, died. Okotie's post reads, Hebrew 1:13, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies your footstool. The wizard at Endor, who assumed the title Emmanuel, has been consumed by the divine indignation, and now his disciples bewail his ignominious exit. Who? No marvel, 1/3 of God's angels followed the disgraced anointed cherub Lucifer. Jehovah, Jesus Almighty, Gladiator, has broken the head of the dragon with his mighty blows. He has descended from the mountain of spices with the fiery sword of his indignation. Glorious in his apparel and traveling in the greatness of his strength, he goes conquering and to conquer the adversaries of his church. Let those who swear by the Lord and by Mecham and the descendants of Ammon now tremble in fear. The day of the vengeance of our God has fully come to Nigeria, and they shall not escape Operation Upopodian. Footstool, which is footstool, has commenced. More power to you. From Reverend Chris Chris Okotie. Okay. At some point, as I was going through this his post, I was like, why are people trying to insinuate that he meant this, he meant that? But at some point, I began to relate with, okay, maybe he was talking about CB Joshua. Everybody is entitled to his opinion. Like I said, when we saw one man who was shouting, oh, they should shout hallelujah, TB Joshua is dead. I don't know what they have in common. Do you know what they have in common? Then maybe there's this kind of a rivalry among them. So everybody's going to give accounts. If you mock, you don't mock. I don't know what that tells you, because you don't know before the man died whether he restituted with God. He wouldn't know, you were not there. If you know this man as a wizard, you also must be a wizard, because thief will always recognize the footsteps of thieves on mountain, waiting for the day of burial, when it is imperative for the members of the court to attend. If nothing happens the day, then let all the hater of this man of God cover their faces with hands. Good point. You have made a concrete point. Let them wait for his burial and check how many court members will be there. Who knows, it could be arranged. The hearts of man are desperately wicked. The death of this holy man is really bringing out the true colors of the men of God. I'm not surprised anyway. Honestly, true. Oh, what a shame. As a pastor, you are saying this. Thank God, salvation is personal and God is no respecter of persons. As a pastor, even the Bible says we should mourn with those that mourn. The person who will die does not know what will kill him. Yes, never be jubilant over another man's death, because you never know how you will die. Yes, Okotie, when you think you stand, watch lest you fall. Only God knows who is who. You are right. Only God knows who is who. Only God knows who serves him in truth and in spirit. What would you be remembered for? Muslims don't attack their fellow clergy like the Christendom. Everyone will go the same way. Jealousy, and even if you live for 100 years, you will never be remembered. Person past person, and you can't be like him till eternity, because your religion, Christianity, is fake. Okay, my God, strict the thoughts and mouth with which you said it. Okay, someone said, okay, may God strike. Okay, this is, may God strike the thoughts and mouth which you said it. Okay, when this one said Christianity is fake. Everyone is entitled to his opinion. Okotie. How many times did I call you? You may be next. A surprise joke. No, don't say that. Even if you hate the late Pastor TB Joshua for any reason, it is so unbecoming to use such uncomplimentary words on a dead person. it would be better for you to keep silent, pastor. You know how many beings behave going by this your statements. People might begin to think that you were praying for Pastor TB Joshua to die, or you actually contributed to his death, which is not good for your image as a pastor. Do you call Okotie a pastor? These are reactions of people when you begin to hear us say this. They are counter and counter comments here. This one will counter this one. This one will say no. This is not it. This is not. This one will say this is it. Let love lead. The man in the synagogue preached love, showed love, gave love, and live a life in love with the world. Let no man born of woman mock him. He paid rent for the homeless, food for the hungry, cash for the poor, education and scholarship for the stranded, miraculous healing for the sick and plagued. And you call all of this witchcraft, let God judge you, Okotie. If you are a right-thinking human being, you better stop going to the evil pastor church like Okotie, because the Bible says, by their fruits we shall know them. Okotie has publicly shown himself that he is not a man of God, but of the devil via his comments. If you are still following him, you too, you too have surrendered your life, okay, to the devil. Do not pay evil with evil, but love. That is what Prophet TB Joshua stand for. Okotie is a lunatic for saying this. Jesus, known to be as gentle as lamb, how come is indignant about a man who particularly propagated his name? I love Pastor Okotie, but he misses it this time around. Okay, learn to forgive. And even the church is divided along class lines, the elites and the folks, but who dictate this, people or Okotie? Okotie should have better kept his mouth shut. It would have been counted as wisdom for him. Let him who sinned not first cast the stone. Okay, not we will not go to see for this word. Corpses jubilate over another corpse. Momo pastor who can't keep his marriage. Okay, don't mind him. Self-righteous pastor, watch your back. After all, you have made no impact in Christendom. No impact at all. Very wicked and heartless. You see, no, so many pastors who really knows him are happy about his death. Those of you who don't know what they cooked that burns the heart, you better shut up, because these are the people that can speak the truth about him. They know themselves. They know what they did together behind the scene. You only have eyes, but you cannot see beyond your nose.